What's up, everybody? My name is Erin, and welcome to the Mad Maker Studio, and welcome back for another round of Hatoful Boyfriend. We have started down a path of, I believe it is like a secret bird route. We are definitely getting more backstory information on ourselves as the main character in the form of title cards at the end of each day. So for the most part right now, the game is moving along as normally. I'm just going to go through the game in its entirety. I might have one more episode after this one to finish it out, depending on how long it goes, but I'm not going to skip over anything this time. I'm just going to take it as it comes to me. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. Same thing as always. Yep. Ah, that was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you! Huh? I don't know you. Where'd you come from? A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute. I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeonations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Toshiba Azumi. I sell takoyaki. Call me Azumi. And thank you, Azumi. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we putted along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. Sure, we'll get a job. It's our last run through. Let's go see everybody we can. I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right? It's beautiful in here. Oh my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon. Oh, sorry. I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentle bird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers. Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I am called Urushihara Kenzabaru. I am the owner of Torimi Cafe. I'm Sky Airy. Welcome, Miss Airy. I hadn't expected a human. Are you going to interview me? I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here. And I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. I'll be glad to. After all, I am a vitality girl. I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Airy. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course. I am glad. I shall be waiting for you here in my cage. Tomorrow then, Miss Airy. Today's my first day working at Mr. Urushihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. Good morning, Miss Airy. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something. He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? It's very nice. I almost want to move in. Come now, it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. Actually, compared to my house... Excuse me. I saw the flyer at the station and... Ryouta? Harriet, what are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Airy. Oh, yes, this is Ryouta. You came for the job too, Ryouta? Yeah, I saw that it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. But if you've already got the position, then that's that. Mr. Urushihara, could you use 2 people? Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. I should... Let's give the job to Ryouta. Mr. Urushihara, do you think you could take Ryouta instead of me? Airy! I don't see why not, but... I don't really need the job, but Ryouta does. Don't worry, he's a hard worker. Are you sure, Airy? It's not really fair to you. I do feel a little bad leaving on my first day too, but... Ryouta works several jobs every summer to support his mother. Mr. Urushihara is a real gentle bird, and Ryouta deserves to be treated nicely. This is for the best. I know you'll do a good job, Ryouta. Thanks, Airy. Well then, our encounter has been as transient as Comet's tail on the horizon, but I'm glad I met you. Please do stop by. I will always be here, Miss Airy. I will. Thank you, Mr. Urushihara. Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with somebody. Invite... I'm going to invite Sakuya. Sakuya, over here. You've got nerve to call me out during vacation. What is it? Oh, right. You just moved here, so you wouldn't have known. Today's the festival. Let's go together. Festival? What's that? You'll understand when you see it. Come on. What in the? Shops, food, good fun all around. People can't possibly be eating food prepared like this. It's unsanitary. It's madness. Don't worry, there haven't been any reports of food poisoning for 2 years. So there were reports 3 years ago? Yep. Guiding the panic-stricken Sakuya around the festival is a little troublesome, but hilarious nonetheless. And so the night wears on. Huh? When did you buy that candy apple, Sakuya? They had an interesting color, so I thought I would buy one. I'm not going to eat it. I shall take it home and mount it in a case. I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late. Oh, hello, Sky. Sir, I'm sorry. I overslept. Overslept? My homework. I forgot to bring my homework. Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Sky? Huh? What's the number in the top left-hand corner say? Oh, you're just a little bit early. So, since you're here, would you lend me a hand for a bit, Sky? Lend you a hand? I was about to start grading the freshman's exams, and I thought maybe you could help. If you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library. I want to return to my glorious abode. Forgive me, sir, but I need to go home. I must return to my people with the spoils of war, lay my bloodied sword at the feet of my great king, and celebrate my conquest of all the lands from here to distant Macedonia. Oh, have fun! Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer.
Cool! Oko-san is always having fun.
Yup. What is this fun? Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. How to stay focused? Focus, sir, focus! Hatoful boyfriend, second term. That's all for today. See you tomorrow, everyone. Classes always feel really long after summer vacation. I think I'll go home and sleep. I'm going to go home, Ryouta. Want to come with? Huh? Ryouta isn't at his desk. He's always slow, so I don't think he packed up and went home. Sir! Sir, wait! Hello, Sky. What is it? Do you know where Ryouta went? I don't think I've seen him since homeroom. He went to the infirmary earlier. I think he wasn't feeling well. He had a stomachache? Could be. Maybe you should go check on him, if you weren't going somewhere else. I will. I'm late. I've been slow getting out before, but I've never slept through my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go fast. Am I Ryouta now? Sorry, I'm late. Good morning, Kawada. We were just about to sit down. Oh my gosh, I'm Ryouta now? Late on the second day, as expected of a feral. Now. Sir, where's Eri? Isn't she here? Apparently not. Oh my gosh!
No wonder her kind died off. Where are you, Ari? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday, and now this?
I think we can start homeroom now. Today we'll do a little review on the history of bird kind.
You wait until now to teach that? What a pathetic country.
Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of the semester. Whoa! Back when we birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as AH5N1 appeared. Oh my gosh, it's the bird flu! At first, it only infected birds, but it underwent a mutation and spread to humans. This mutated strain was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate. It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the human species. So the humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent AH5N1 from becoming pandemic. In hindsight, it seems foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders of the time saw no better option. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die. It's the lore! Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. That's why doves make up the majority of professionally qualified workers today. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. Incidentally, I heard that the first puffin in history to hold a governorship was elected last month. Even cockapos, which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. Oh, he looks like the little janitor! He's so cute! And as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a shoebill. These birds are ginormous, and quite frankly, if I were ever face to face with one, I would be terrified for my life because they are so big. Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds had a huge impact on their predators. Leads me to the next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to AH5N1. Most died out. Few that are left now live peacefully with birds, though in the past they were large conflict. Ah, that's the bell. We'll vote on student council members in a second period, so be on time. Oh my gosh. Bird flu broke out. The humans tried to counteract it by not, making the vaccine, but instead making another virus to kill all the birds before they could spread the flu. But it backfired and birds grew more and more intelligent, and then humans died. Oh my gosh. I had a feeling it was something along the lines of like a biological warfare situation. But ooh. Wow, again, what another thematically appropriate game to be playing right now in this day and time. Who'd have thunk it? I sure didn't.
Ari never came. I hope she's okay. Maybe I should try calling her?
Wara, do you have a minute?
Sure.
We're supposed to get our print boxes today. Would you mind picking ours up?
Our print box?
Yep. It has all the handouts and everything, since we don't have a council yet.
Okay. It's in the faculty room, right?
That's right. You could have it back here before second period, please.
Print box. Print box. Inside the faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones. This one, maybe? I pick up the box marked 2-3, and it's awfully heavy. I guess paper isn't exactly light when there's this much of it.
Oh, thank you. You okay by yourself?
It was a little heavier than I expected, but I was fine.
Let's take a look inside then, just to make sure everything's there. Huh? Did you cut your wing, Kawara?
Cut my... I don't think so.
It's bleeding.
Huh. It is. Did I scratch myself on something? It doesn't hurt at all. No, this isn't my blood.
Am I dead?
What is that? There's blood leaking through the corner of a box. I feel sick. But I reach out and open the lid anyway. Inside the box is a...
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared.
human head. The eyes are glassy. But even like this, I still recognize her.
What? How? When did this happen?
She wasn't late. She was here all along. It can't.
What? Nani?
What?
Look away, Kawara. Looking will only hurt you. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. We have entered a state of emergency. All students, please evacuate to the gymnasium. Repeat, we have entered.
Q! What is happening? Why is everything red?
I don't know.
Until we know what's going on, there's nothing to do but follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Kawara? Come on. No. I don't want to leave Eri here alone. Get up. She's gone. That thing is no longer Sky. It can't be. Come. By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seemed to know what's going on, though. The gym echoes Whisper's speculation.
Hey, did you see the box? Yeah, you had that too.
Yeah, well, the class rep opened it and I didn't say about it. Apparently there was a human arm in it. Ours had half a leg. It was really gross. From the snatches of conversation I hear, it sounds like all the print boxes had a piece of a human corpse in them. But why? Were they all pieces of Eri? I wonder. Nobody seems particularly concerned. This isn't all that odd. It was grotesque, but it's not like it was a dead bird. Just some primate. Nanaki, this isn't some idiotic disaster drill, is it?
We're not supposed to have one until next month.
Do you suppose it has something to do with that distasteful box? That was definitely Sky's. Won't someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already? Yeah. Someone. Tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone.
My eyes are wide open. My jaw just dropped. I am terrified. What kind of voice should I give this birdo? Me know. Is everyone here? Is everyone here? This is Ichijo Mino, the headmaster.
The headmaster?
It seems we have all gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. This school is a designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer.
A natural disaster? Nonsense. The weather is perfectly clear.
Coo! Oko-san felt no earthquakes.
It's not like we're anywhere near a volcano or anything.
I demand an explanation, headmaster. Just what is going on outside? Does this have something to do with Sky, Eri? Why have you brought us here?
I repeat, there has been a...
No, imbecile.
The gymnasium erupts in whispered discussion once more. Well, that changed nothing. Oh, I need to be doing Ryota's voice.
Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on.
Are you alright, Kawara?
No, yes, I am.
This could prove to be a very bad day for us all.
Could prove to be? It already is.
Coo! Mr. Nanaki, Eri is missing. Coo! She must have run off somewhere. Oko-san will go look for her.
Son, no, she's... San is an old breed, much closer to pigeons of the human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. Trying to explain would only hurt myself. The headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Nanaki?
Well, we can't exactly carry on with class.
I agree with San. Let's go get Eri. Calm yourself, Kawara. To relinquish your sanity during a state of emergency is suicide. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Sir, we can't just leave her there like that. May I go back to the classroom? Just once.
Well, the principal did ask us to remain here, but he didn't say we couldn't leave the gym now, did he?
I'm coming with you. As a president of the student council, I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this. Thanks, Sakya. Do not flatter yourself. I am not doing this for you. Sky was foolish, loud, and had no manners or sense. But she never deserved anything like this. I swear, by my blood and my name is a label, I will find the one who did this. You shall be my assistant. Come, Kawara. Right. And so, I exited the gymnasium in Sakyu's majestic wake. I want to know what happened to Eri. Who did that to her? Why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions, and no answers. And I did not yet know what we would find. What is this? A wall. A huge gray. What had been a clear autumn sky is now blocked off by dull gray. It's dark. Almost like the sun has already gone down.
It's like we're caged in.
A dome, rather.
We appear to be shut in from above as well.
What? When did they do this, and how? I don't think any of us was in full command of his faculties as we came this way. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while we were all in the gymnasium listening to the headmaster, though. He did say there was a natural disaster? Maybe this is some sort of shield? A disaster so destructive there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous gray blanket and wait. Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic? If that were the case, they would be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is there really a natural disaster? Either way, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to Eri and all this. Let's go to the classroom, and then tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing. Very well. Looks like the other classes left theirs as they were as well. They're at the teachers' desks. Is everybody else planning to stay in the gym? Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone else has dared to take it upon themselves to investigate this matter. Through and through, Sakuya, you're still a racist piece of crap. We are here. The box is still where I left it. Inside is. I can't. Sakuya, I'm sorry, could you? No matter. What is this madness? Huh? There's nothing here. Huh? That can't be right. We left it right here. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, is it? Someone came and removed it while everyone was at the gym? This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel. Exactly, Sakuya. Yuya! Salutations, Ryouta. I see you're babysitting Sakuya. Do not throw my name about like some cheap toy mongrel. How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense, given the circumstances. I think I'd like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya. I am sorry about her. It pains me to think what happened. His expression clouds. It's strange. I've never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before. You've known her for a long time, right? Yes. Do you know something about all this, Yuya? Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question we face right now. The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean? Yeah, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab. The chemistry lab? What for? For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school, if only for the mental health of the students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, we have two things going on at once here. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't a connection between the two. We are, but we haven't found anything. What do you know? I told you, this is all a mystery to me, too. I suspect that we will have an easier time investigating the murder, as long as we're sealed in like this, though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy by now. The doctor? Why him? You don't trust him? Of course not. I don't want to think about what he might do to her. He might even have... You suspect the doctor? Well, he did kill Eri once before. Let's get real. But as it stands right now, she's already dead. Yes. Everybody knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment. He is an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy? But I know where you're coming from, Ryouta. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. He should be there by now. We want to go make sure. Alright. We'll go later. So, Eri has been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her now. Mr. Nanaki might not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right? We know where the corpse went then, but why are you here? Me? I'm investigating, under my own orders, of course. Playing detective, mongrel. That, and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected. I am inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety. Indeed. So, Ryouta. Yeah? I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to Eri as soon as possible, right? Yes. Eri. Gone for a moment. And suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them, and I'm going to find the culprit, and I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird, My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, the school is a mess, and we won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, the wall could just be there because of some natural disaster. That's about all I have to say. We didn't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway, mongrel. Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help. Oh, one other thing. You might want to talk to One in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you. You mean that antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates? Yup, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you, and you just might find something useful in there. Well, that's it for the talking mongrel. Adieu. He saunters off toward the staircase. Oh my gosh. Eri is dead. I'm now playing as Ryouta. I am losing my mind. I feel like there's still a good bit to go, so I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I'm gonna go calm down for a little bit, and then we'll come back and we will finish this route. Thank you for joining me. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!